All right, here we go. It's Eating with Sasquatch. I am the Sasquatch, and today we got the triple chocolate fudge brownie from Old Agness Store. Steve and Michelle Berlant. Hopefully you guys can see that here. I'm going to kind of move it around a little bit, keep my face out. Their brownies are spectacular. They have brownies covering the whole gamut of heat. They have brownies all the way from no heat all the way up to extreme Chilihead Reserve, 3 skulls. Hopefully you guys can see that. This one right here is a 2 Chilihead Reserve, which means it's pretty darn hot. They seriously, they do all kinds of different things. A couple of their flavors they cannot offer in all of the heat levels just because it just would be too much to do. So some of like the blondies and the trail bars, they will do them in those heat levels if you buy a whole batch of them. So I guess if you want to do a whole batch, you can do that. But this one right here, the triple chocolate, I mean, gotta love this. I think it's triple chocolate chunk or something like that. No, triple chocolate fudge, I'm sorry. But there's big chunks in here. I'm just gonna slice off and let you see that. Look at that right there. Do you see that? There's big chunks of chocolate in there. Big hunkin' chunks. And it's so soft, like, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. So soft, it just melts in your mouth. Steve and Michelle Berlant are just doing some awesome stuff. This is the 2, so I'm hoping this has some pretty decent heat to it. It's been a while since I've had one of the level 2. When I get them personally, I usually get the 3 Chilihead or the what is it? I had the challenge brownie. Those were crazy. So yeah, right now after eating that, say that was probably, the flavor's phenomenal, by the way. Just really good, rich, chocolatey flavor. Again, the brownies, the texture is just so soft. They use I believe it's a garbanzo bean flour, if I remember correctly. Yeah, garbanzo bean flour. Eggs, butter, sugar, unsweetened chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and garbanzo bean flour, vanilla as well. So real simple ingredients. Heat's probably, for me, 2, 3. The 5 is where I'm sorry, the 5. The 3 Chilihead is about a 5 for me, maybe pushing a 6 sometimes. This is where I like the burn to be. So they have the other levels that they have are the spicy versions that are the X, 2X, and 3X. They do all contain Reaper pepper. The 1, 2, and 3X to me are not really that spicy, but that's for me. I am an extreme chili head, so that's something you need to think about. There will be a link in the description. Please go check out their store. They run sales on stuff from time to time. As far as hot sauces go, they sell hot sauces there as well. And they sell a gamut of other things too. Like it's an interesting store. It's kind of like an old country store, so really cool. But they have a lot of hot sauces that you cannot find anywhere else. I believe they have some of the Drew's Chili Company stuff that's going out of stock, like permanently. It'll never exist again. So, and I think that stuff's on sale now for, God, I hope I'm right on this. I think it's like $15 a bottle right now, which is, maybe I'm wrong. I cannot remember exactly. So check with them for pricing, but their pricing right now on that stuff is really good, and they have bottles of stuff that like you just can't find anywhere else. And these brownies are phenomenal. Like, I love Steve and Michelle. They are just the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. Everybody has that same thing to say about them. Once they've interacted with the Berlants, they just know these are some of the nicest people in the chili community. I love them to death. They know it. I tell them all the time I love them. So definitely check them out. These brownies, they're not the cheapest thing in the world, but they are a substantial brownie, and they are for real. They're a delicacy. They're that good. Michelle has perfected these things to the point where they're delicious. They have a decent shelf life on them too. I've had them sit around for 2-3 weeks and then eat them, and they're still just as soft and fresh tasting as, you know, the day that I got them. I feel like, you know, like this one I've only had for like 2 days. It's only been around for a little short period of time, and it's still just delicious, just like melt in your mouth. So definitely check them out. Probably a 2 or 3 in heat for me on the Chilihead Reserve. If you're non-Chilihead, it's probably going to be about a 4 or 5. It's a good, I should say, no. It's probably going to be about a 6 for a non-Chilihead. But when you get into the 3, the Chilihead Reserve with the 3 skulls, a lot of Chiliheads that I know went to bed thinking they were okay, and they woke up with cramps. So definitely want to make sure you have some stuff in your stomach before you get into these at that level. But yeah, I mean, you break off some chunks of this with some ice cream, your non-Chilihead, and you break off some chunks of that with some ice cream. It's going to be phenomenal. So anyways, I don't want to keep this video too long. Steve, Michelle, you know I love you. Thank you so much for sending me these brownies. We're going to keep buying more off of you because we love you. So I guess with that being said, go check them out. Link in the description. They'll be down there. While you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It does not cost you anything to subscribe to this channel. I know a lot of people have asked me, what does it cost to subscribe to your channel? It does not cost anything. And seriously, I cannot believe that in 2019, people believe you have to pay to subscribe to these channels. So no, you do not have to subscribe. You just hit that little red button. It's like right down here, and you are subscribed to the channel. So till next time, eat like a squatch.